My biggest inspiration that isn't music related has to be probably my parents. They've always inspired me to do better and be disciplined, you know. I think that's pretty cool. My artist name is ALIYA. Some people pronounce it differently. Some people pronounce it ALIYA. Anyway, but it's ALIYA, and I originally got the name from my parents. Randomly told me one night that they were gonna name me ALIYA, and I was like, oh my god, that is such a pretty name. Like, why am I not named that? So I was like, I can kind of use that as a stage name. Like, if I wanted that to be my real name, I can just use that as my stage name. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll just, yeah, my music name. So many people compliment my eyeliner and like ask me how I get it in like such a perfect shape. All I can say is practice. It took me years and years of practice. Like, I started when I was probably 13 years old, and the eyeliner was horrible. It was awful. It was so bad. But then I just loved the way it looked on me. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna keep practicing. And yeah, now I can do it in like probably under a minute, not to brag, but yeah, I love doing it. So after a big day, I usually always snack on like chocolate. Chocolate has to be my favorite food ever. If you want to win my heart, just give me chocolate. But it has to be gluten-free though, because I can't eat gluten. So just remember that. I'm sure you're wondering what color is like my natural hair color. I always like have it dyed. So my natural hair color is brown, if you can't tell. So right now I have pink and orange chunky highlights, which is inspired by Monster High. I love the hair there. I started my hair dyeing process when I finished high school, because high school, I wasn't allowed to dye my hair. I wasn't allowed to have piercings, makeup, anything, like really restricting on your expression. So I was like, okay, the second I'm done, I am dyeing my hair. I don't care, like just give me all the colors. So at first I bleached it, all my hair blonde, and then I went hot pink, and then I did split dye pink and orange. That was like my favorite hair that I did. And then after that I did green, like a slime green. I didn't like that. That lasted like 1 month. And then after that I did blue. And then I was like, my hair is completely fried out of its limits, so let's just bring it back to brown. So I dyed it back to brown, let it all grow out for about a year, and I just didn't feel like myself. So I was like, I have to dye my hair again. It was perfect timing for a gig that I had. So I was like, I'm not myself, like just bring me back to the hairdresser. So I dyed it a peekaboo pink, which is basically pink underneath everything, and then on top is brown. And then after that, I have this hair right now. So yeah. My favorite artists have to be Maggie Lindemann, Tilly, Arctic Monkeys, and Chase Atlantic. I love them. They're like on my repeat like constantly. And Maggie Lindemann, I'd say, is my #1 favorite. My favorite song at the moment is actually this band that I saw on Instagram. They're this UK band, and they're called South Arcade, and my on repeat is Danger by them. Music that I listened to growing up was 5 Seconds of Summer. They're the #1 like band that I listen to, and I mainly listen to pop, some rock, but 5 Seconds of Summer were like my #1. So now you know a little bit more about me, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.